Bob Lenarduzzi, president of the Vancouver Whitecaps FC. The GreenZone program is much like our team in that no one individual is greater than the sum of the parts, and you need everybody pulling in the same direction.
I'm Hilary Campbell. I'm the Director of Event Operations for the Vancouver Whitecaps. The GreenZone program came to us really from a need from our fans and from our club. We had to work with the stakeholders, which is never an easy piece if you're trying to think of your stadium, the stadium owners, the stadium operators. You're looking at our owners, looking at our staff, our team, players, coaches, everybody. Like all those people, we had to get them involved and on board.
My name's Ryan McKee. I'm the marketing manager for the Vancouver Whitecaps. You know, I thought, okay, this is an ambitious project, but are we going to actually be able to change behavior with that? And how can we do it in a way that, you know, keeps our brand at heart? That step of being idealistic, and how do you actually get to realistic and get people doing this was where my skepticism lied.
I'm Andrea Wilkinson, the Director of Partnerships at the Vancouver Whitecaps. One of the things for us was the cost and what it was going to cost us to implement. We need to look at initiatives and make sure that they're going to be revenue positive first and foremost. Anything that's going to cost us money when we're looking at limited budget, limited resources from a financial and time perspective is a very significant consideration for us.
I'm Rosemary Fong. I work for the City of Burnaby Food Services Department. Initially the hesitations were cost, because some green items are more expensive to purchase than others. We are so used to doing things the way it's been done for the past many, many years.
My name is Dan Hajdukovic. I'm a Division Manager of Sustainable Business Services, Metro Vancouver. We were aware that sporting events actually are extremely wasteful, and it ended up in the landfill.
We didn't compromise cost, quality, or customer service by doing this program. If anything, it promoted a really great awareness for staff and fans that were coming to the games. The staff became really aware and educated about the program, and we were quite happy and excited that we were able to divert a lot of garbage into the proper waste streams, as opposed to just throwing it all in the garbage.
Once we got into the nuts and bolts of how it would work and how we could work with Evergreen, it ended up making a lot of sense for us, not only on the dollar side, but on the communications and PR side. We had a number of partners that engage in sustainability in their own respective businesses, so be able to go to them with something that was credible and authentic, and something that we were doing to make a difference was fantastic. It also allowed us to open the doors and have conversations with potential new partners. So we had a lot of excitement and interest, and our partners were really glad to see that we were doing something in solid waste management in the sustainability space.
You know, one thing I was very pleasantly surprised with was that the advertising really took the accessibility of our players and kind of brought that to life. You know, we used our players in the advertising, and we took some of their personality into it, and I think most of our fans and most of our brand identity would dictate that we are an accessible team. So to bring that kind of aspect into a campaign like this, I thought was you know, very beneficial.
It was amazing to see our stadium, both on the operations and the food and beverage, really jump on board. We went from a 10% diversion rate with the overall goal of being 95% diversion rate by 2014, and already by 2010 we've achieved about an 80% diversion rate.
We can see how much of it is actually possible to be done, and we can see that a lot of it is possible, and we consider it a huge success that we will definitely try to replicate or transfer to other facilities.
There's two ways you can go about an initiative like this. The one is that you can do it, and you can do it under duress because you're being asked to do it. Or you can embrace it and appreciate what the outcomes might be. And For us, from a business perspective, we're not doing it because it will enhance the business side of our club. But what has happened is, as a result of doing it, we've got partners, sponsors that look at what we're doing and want to be attached to that particular program. So in the end, there is a bottom line benefit to us. We would like to be ahead of the curve. We would like to have people look back on the Green Zone initiative and say, who were the groups that stepped up and did this before, in fact, it became mandatory? As a good corporate citizen, we should be leaders, and we're happy to be in that position.